I was there with my buddy Marco Leal for like 12 years on and off, and I made a film called Moment of Contact. It was released in 2022. Yeah, late 2022. And we tracked down a guy who'd been hiding for 26 years who allegedly was driving the car during the second capture of a live alien. I know it sounds nuts. I'm with you.
Well, hold on. Explain that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a UFO crash that took place in 1996 in Varginha, Brazil. Mm-hmm. I had been looking into it for 12 years. I didn't believe it when I first heard about it. In fact, I was making my first UFO documentary, my second UFO documentary out of the blue when I heard about the crash. It happened in 96. I was making it in like 99, 2000. That's when I started. I heard about it, but I was like, that's impossible. They don't have a UFO crash and live aliens walking through the town. No way. So I took 10 years before I even, like almost 10 years before I would even, actually, it was over 10 years before I would even look into it. And then I ended up spending about 12 years. But in any case, a UFO was spotted in trouble. It was a cylindrical shape object, like a cigar. It was like a aluminum kind of shape, no wings, no visible means of propulsion. It had, according to the witnesses that I interviewed, and they're all on camera, it had a gash in the back of it and had sort of a white vapor coming out the backside. And it was definitely in trouble because all the people who claimed to have seen it said it was struggling to stay in the air. And then it eventually crashed. 2 days later in the town of Varginha, just a few miles away, people reported these strange creatures. And then there were two, according to the authorities and military people, that information that had leaked out and the researchers locally, 2 or 3 of the creatures were captured. And the second capture was involving a police officer by the name of Marco Cherez, and the driver of that car, Eric Lopes, and Eric Cherez died within a couple of weeks of touching the creature. He manhandled it and took it to the local hospital. He got a weird infection and then died.
Damn, dude,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's true.
Hey,
do I take
no alien music?
Sorry about that.
So the only other living witness to that second capture was the driver, Eric Lopes, who's also a police officer.
And he was just driving. The other guy apprehended.
Yeah, he was actually on duty that night, and they were told him be on the lookout for something strange, something real strange. They didn't say live aliens or anything like that. They just be on the lookout. We're looking for something. So he calls his buddy, Marco, who was actually off that night, Marco Cherez, and he's like, hey, I got this weird assignment tonight. Like they're saying there's something weird on the loose, or I don't know. You want to come with me? So they team up. He jumps in the car. Off they go. They see it. It ran across the road in front of them, slammed the brakes on. Marco jumps out of the car, grabs the thing, puts it in the back of the car, takes it to Humanitas Hospital.
What'd they say it looked like? Did they
it was brown. You could look it up, Varginha creature. It had a big head, big red eyes. It had brown, oily skin, frail, weak, struggling, suffering.
Yeah.
All the witnesses said. And then Marco Cherez had this like oily, greasy, he was like rubbing his body down with rubbing alcohol afterwards. And then he got this infection. We interviewed the doctors that worked on him. He died. And They couldn't explain it. They were like, they'd never seen anything like that bacteria ever. Somehow his body just had no defense against it, and he died. So the only living witness to that incident, that particular capture, is Eric Lopes. Mm-hmm. So
the driver.
Yes. So I got in touch with the mayor. They actually interviewed the mayor of the town, this guy Verge, and he's like, hey, is there anything I can do to help you guys? I believe this happened. I want to get the story out. I think the world needs to know. I was like, yeah, there's something you could do. Could you help me locate this guy, Eric Lopes? He's been MIA for 26 years. What? And he was apparently driving the car. So we go to his house, really spooky, right? The guy's off the beaten path. Get to his house and, that's the creature. That's
Jesus, man.
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, that was witnessed in broad daylight by 3 girls, Valkyria, Liliani, and Katya. 2 of them were sisters. Broad daylight. They got within 10 feet of that creature in broad daylight.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, we get to Eric Lopes' house, and he I don't speak Portuguese, but he was like apparently telling everyone, get the hell out of there, or he's going to start spraying bullets.
What?
And he said it like 3 or 4 times. And then I looked over at the guy, the translator, and he looked at me and he was just like this. Eric Lopes was looking out the window right above me, and I was looking at his eyes going, God, that guy's seen something. I don't know, man. He had looked like he was so burdened with something. You see it in his eyes. I remember I'd never looked into someone's eyes that had that profound, like he was just burdened with something really
Did he look
intense.
like afraid, or he just looked kind of like just
He
distant?
looked like he'd been shouldering something so profound, so deep, so deeply, profoundly disturbing, and that he couldn't share it with anybody. That's what it looked like.
Man.
But anyway, it's confused. But anyway, that was a second time. Only 2 times where I actually was like
Threatened to be shot. Okay, wow, okay. Jesus
threatened to be
Christ,
shot.
man. That's crazy. So you didn't even get to talk to the guy. He wouldn't talk.
Well, he funny enough, it's really funny actually, because he said, and you could see it in the movie, when we rolled up, he's like, if you're here to talk about the ET, Eric won't talk. And he referred to himself in the third person, which is weird. And then it was like, Eric's not here. And then it's like, I'm going to start shooting right now, bullets out of here. And I kept asking, I didn't know what he was saying. So I kept trying to get a question in, like to my translator. And the translator looking at me like, dude, just chill, you know? And then finally he looked at me like, it's time to go. Like that look, you don't need to speak any language
For
to
sure,
get that
yeah.
look.
Yeah.
It was like, we're leaving now, period. And I was like, shit, what's
man.
going on? Anyway. So yeah, that was.
What do you think happened to him? Do you think he got like inhabited or something?
Just imagine for a moment if he really was the driver that was involved in the capture of a live alien. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not saying believe it or don't believe it, but if it did happen, and then your best friend dies,
Yeah.
and now the family and the world wants to know what happened, and you can't talk, and because your life has been threatened, right?
Yeah.
So you have to shoulder that burden for 26 years. Right?
Yeah.
So if it happened, you can imagine how disturbing that was. And, he's military intelligence, so, he's armed to the teeth, I'm sure. And I would talk to some other fellow Brazilian UFO researchers, Uberajaro Rodrigues, this guy Peccaccini, and he was like, oh yeah, back in 26 years ago, we wouldn't go near Eric Lopes. I was like, why not? He goes, everybody knew that guy was packing. He was just going to open fire. I was like, well, now you guys tell me. Jesus Christ, I went to the guy's house. I probably almost got shot in the face.
That would have sucked so bad, dude.
That would have been a real bummer.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah. So anyway, coming off the heels of that, I, because I did a film called The Phenomenon, right, which covers the phenomenon from the 40s up to relatively modern day, 2017, 2020, whatever.
Yeah.
And then naturally, the natural progression would have been to go from the phenomenon to the program, which is out now. But I had unfinished business with this alleged UFO crash case. And so I went back to Brazil like a 5th time, and I filmed Moment of Contact, right? And then at the very end of it all, and I totally believed it. In fact, I remember taking one of the audio guys, he lived in Rio de Janeiro, and this guy Guy, and he goes, oh yeah, we heard about that story back 26 years ago. Nobody believes it. It's like, kind of like what Roswell,
For sure, yeah.
Then I took him on all the shoots, and he was like, holy shit, this happened, And I said, yeah, I wouldn't waste 12 years of my time if I didn't.
Yeah.
So at the last week or so of filming in Brazil, a flight control officer with the Brazilian military, because flight control, fire department, police, they're all connected to the military. He came forward and said, yeah, I saw the United States Air Force plane come in and land in Campinas, and then send
Wait,
two.
what did you say? What?
So it was confirmed the United States Air Force was involved with this UFO crash case.
Okay.
That the United States Air Force flew in to a place called Campinas. And then from Campinas, I know, right? I know, Varginha and Campinas, right? Doesn't get any better than that. Can you believe it? I know.
Sorry. I thought my mind was just making tricks.
I thought you might have known about this case. I'm sorry.
Campinas and
Joe Rogan talked about it for a year.
Campinas.
Yeah.
I wish I knew about
I know.
So there's an alien invasion.
Well, so
They probably thought it was the best place ever. They're like, we got to go to Campinas, Virginia.
Virginia. I know, you can't make this stuff up. I know.
Okay,
it's
so
really
what
funny.
happened?
So the last time I was there after 12 years of filming on and off, a guy comes forward, and he was with flight control with the Brazilian government, military. And he's like, yeah, I was on duty that night, and I saw, this is January 20th, 1996, and I saw USAF come in. And I was like, USAF? United States Air Force, USAF. Flight come in and didn't have authorization to land. So he told some folks like, I can't let this guy land. You need authorization. And then a higher up stepped in the room and said, let him land.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, this thing landed. Then one or two helicopters were unloaded and they were flown to Varginha. They picked up some stuff, came back to the Campinas, loaded it on the plane, and the United States Air Force plane, back to the United States. Yeah. So that was when I became aware of the fact that, wow, there probably is a crash retrieval program going on. So when I started doing the program, the film that's out now, it was almost personal for me, right? Because I had no idea. Like, I was on Joe Rogan talking about moment of contact in April of 2023. Well, in July of 2023, the highest level intel officer, David Grush, testified under oath to a bipartisan group of lawmakers that there is a crash retrieval program, and he found it.
Damn.
Yeah. So so the program kind of covers this unprecedented push for transparency on what the intel agencies really know about the phenomenon, right?
What kicked that off? I was curious about that. Like, this is my thing. If things are like top secret, you have these giant kind of like, mechanisms of power controlling and hiding things. I do find it funny that they're like, you swear you're telling the truth? And they're like, that you fucking got me, dude. Yes, I pinky promise. Like, it's a weird system we still do.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, you better tell the truth. And we're like, you got me.
So people think that the government suddenly had an epiphany and decided to be more transparent on the UFO phenomenon. That's not what happened.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah, right. What happened was there were a couple of intel insiders, Christopher Mellon being one of them, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence, along with Lou Elizondo and a handful of others, just small handful, that protested because of excessive secrecy. They found a loophole and walked some evidence from the Pentagon out on the front page of the New York Times. And that happened in December of 2017. Okay. So they can't put the genie back in the bottle, right? Yeah. So more people keep coming forward now, more people coming forward. And then Congress started getting wind. They were having behind doors meetings with some of these witnesses. And they were like, ooh, there's a there. Wow. And then they had the first congressional hearing by a guy named Andre Carson, Congressman Andre Carson. That was 2022. That had a hint of a crash retrieval program that was revealed through a memo, the Davis-Wilson memo. Then they had congressional hearings in July of 2023, and that's when it was all out. David Grush said, yeah, we have a crash retrieval program. And then recently, just a month ago, we had more congressional hearings, which I attended, and Lou Elizondo, who ran ATIP, or was one of the members on ATIP, he confessed under oath that there is a crash retrieval program.
So they have been going around and scooping these things up. So there's things. So what do you say to people who are like, it's just super advanced military technology they're hiding from everybody?
Well, if that's the case, that would be an even bigger story because somebody has kept it secret for over 80 years.
Yeah,
so
true,
wow,
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
These things exhibit a technology that's just so beyond anything that we have in our arsenal.
So, and what are the examples of like the technology that we can't really wrap our heads around?
So you have objects that can hover without displaying any kind of visible means of propulsion. They can accelerate from a standstill to out of sight in the blink of an eye, right-angle turns at high speeds, no sonic boom, no air disturbance, very little noise. Sometimes you'll hear a slight buzzing or humming noise, but that's it within certain proximity, some of the witnesses. And they fly rings around our fastest jets. I mean, like, they make a mockery of our fastest jets. I mean, you could just talk to David Fravor about that, 2003 off the coast of San Diego. So, and I think the big secret is they don't know what it is. I mean, they know it's engineered, right? They know it's technological, but there's a psychic component to it as well. So it would be very difficult for any governing body to come forward and say, hey, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans, it has been brought to our attention that there are structured craft of unknown origin whizzing around with impunity. They fly rings around our fastest jets, so we don't know who they are, where they come from, and if they turn out to be hostile, we have no visible means of defense against them. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, true. Everyone would be like, fuck this.
Everyone would be like, no! That's why right now, when they don't know what these drones are, they're calling them drones because drones is a little less scary than UAP, right? So they're calling them drones, but they're saying, you have nothing to fear, and yet we don't know what the hell they are. So that's a little strange, because how could you say what something isn't when you don't know what it is?
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's also, it is deeply unsettling to be like, because, human beings just have this idea we're kind of like top dog in the universe.
Yeah,
so it does threaten. I mean, I feel kind of weird. Like, what do you think I have two questions.
Yes.
What's the telepathic element you're talking about?
I'll give you an example. There's examples like this that go on for decades. But David Fravor, the encounter that took place, it's now commonly referred to as the Nimitz case. It was off the coast of San Diego in 2003. And he chased this Tic Tac looking object. It had no wings, no propulsion. It could hover. It was hovering right over the ocean. He could see it down below. There was 2 military jets that saw it. Got 4 people that got visual. Then they picked it up on the radar, and they chased after it. And as they were close, so the object was down just above the ocean surface, and it was darting around kind of like this. And Fravor said he was going to get a closer look at it at whatever altitude he was. So he started spiraling down to get a closer look at it.
Jesus.
And the Tic Tac object starts spiraling up. So it was mimicking his movement, but backwards. So he's spiraling down, it's spiraling up. And then he decides to kind of do a maneuver and intercept it, like cut it off. He gets right at it. He goes, this is about a quarter of a mile. And he goes, that sounds kind of far away, or half a mile, whatever it is. But in flight, it's very close.
Yeah.
No rivets, no seams. Like, what is this thing? And then he said it took off. Like, impossible. Like this, it did something that's just not even possible. And then it ended up at their, it's a strategic Latin launch that's like, predetermined before. I'm trying to think of the technical name they use for that. But in any case, it just showed up right at that exact tactical spot at their Latin launch. It's like, and he said he had like the hair on the back of his neck stand up straight, because that was like it. Basically, like I'm 5 steps ahead of you guys. Like,
yeah,
I even know where your Latin launch is,
man.
Yeah. So, and again, I could give you example after example.
For sure.
Example,
yeah. No, that makes sense.
Just one.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you think are like the implications on like day-to-day kind of like human thinking and affairs? Say it's just like, it's out. It's proven without, any sort of doubt or whatever. It's proven that there is like life forms that just dwarf our kind of technology and understanding of the universe. What do you think that does to human beings? Think that's a good, or you think that'll like spin people out, or maybe make us be a little nicer knowing we have like other life forms watching us?
Yeah. I think I always felt that it would be a little scary, right? But that's okay. I mean, reality is reality. It's been going on for a long time. It doesn't seem to be here to hurt us, because others might argue with me on that point. But for the most part, it seems to be a fairly benign. I mean, there are other aspects of the phenomenon that one might argue is a little scary, but whatever. That's a whole nother.
Well, I would argue. I would argue. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No, it's okay. Yeah, please.
I would argue if they're that advanced, there's a huge chance they're not kind of like predacious and like, you know what I mean? Because it'd be hard to be that advanced while you're still dealing with kind of like those more animal aggressive kind of instincts.
Yeah.
You think it would implode like human beings? Like if we don't kind of get our kind of aggressive instincts under control, we might like blow ourselves up.
Oh yeah. No, it's really funny actually. And to your point. I interviewed this guy, Robert Salas.
Yeah, I love it. Then they're like, he doesn't let her eat, and he doesn't. It's like, yeah, dude,
I think she's eating, bro.
True. She is
She's
definitely
a voluptuous woman.
She's a very voluptuous woman, but I think he's trying to keep her snatched. You know what snatched means?
No.
It's when like your midsection's super tight.
Oh yeah.
Snatched.
Just a natural.
Brittany said that to me the other day. She's like, you get your body gets snatched. And I was like, where the fuck are you getting these?
You just need a permanent corset.
Yeah, true. Or you just need a diligent husband who's going to monitor your calories.
He's going to monitor your calories.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's a good husband. Yeah. Oop, put that down. I need you in peak physical condition.
I need you to show off my ski suits.
Damn, that'd be tough to tell a lady to put down a fucking suite.
Bro, have you ever done it?
I've never been in a position to monitor someone else's calories. If someone breaks out the sweets, I go, ooh, give me one of those.
Girls love monitoring a dude's sweet. They like getting you fat, first of all. They'll be like, yeah, they're enablers, and then they start
going. And then they go, you're getting a little chubby.
Are you hungry right now? I'm like, I'm basically, I'm not like, my stomach's not hungry, but it's been a long time. I'm like, yeah, I can tell I'm a little bit weak right now. I'm off the pig cycle. I was on a hard pig cycle.
You're pigging out?
Oh my God, dude. I went to Disney.
Pig cycle is crazy.
I was on the pig cycle. I'm off.
You should see when I hit a pig cycle.
Oh, dude.
Chaos, dude. We're going to B-dubs. I'm going to order wings when we get there. Drink a couple beers. Oh, second meal.
Yeah, true. I was on a hard. I fucking just
Caught Lamisi on a pig cycle the other night.
What were you on?
Sneaking back to his room with slices. Sneaking back to his room with slices of pizza. I was like, where are you going, dude? He's holding 2 pepperonis. Taking it to the bedroom for the pig cycle.
There's nothing better than just holding the moments before you're eating a pizza, just carrying it is for real. It's the best.
I don't even sit down when there's pizza. I go, first slice doesn't count. I picked it up straight out of the box. And I go, all right, now I'm going to settle down. Now I'll get a plate, put 2 on it. I'm going to stand for these 2. And I'll go, maybe no one saw me get that first one. I can say this is only, I've had 3. That's a lot. I've had 4.
Taking a double slice onto the plate. I mean,
double slice onto the plate after the first standing.
The first right out of the box standing while everyone's organizing like the soda and stuff. Such a nice move.
I mean, when it's grub for everyone like that.
Oh, it's feeding frenzy.
The greed kicks in.
Dude, I saw a thing where they're like, we don't understand why sharks engage in feeding frenzies, and was like, what are you talking about? Of course you do.
Yeah.
They're pigging out. And they're just spazzing.
Going nuts, yeah.
It's like I've seen it happen with humans a bunch of times.
Buffalo dip at Gillis Family Christmas.
Oh my God.
The boys were circling. Big dogs circling.
It is nice.
I'll tell you what, Nancy Pelosi's a bitch.
I will say it does.
See your fucking gay husband get hit with that hammer? Oh. Slow down. Oh. God damn, you're taking all the dip.
I've been to family parties before where there's not, like, a lot of times I'll go and it almost feels infinite where you're just like, yeah, and you're piling mac and cheese. I've been there before. I'm like, oh, rations are like
the rations, that
limited.
Sucks.
And you're just kind of like, and then I'll just, literally like a different part of me will take over and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Like,
why shouldn't it be mine?
Why shouldn't it be mine?
They're not even going to eat the whole thing. Lamisi, I saw Lamisi hit the greed. We got barbecue. The boy got a lot.
Oh yeah, I love barbecue.
What'd you hit?
Greeded out. I was down to 1 slice of brisket after I look over at his plate. 10.
There was 2. There was 2.
2. My and how many ribs? How many chicken?
Ribs.
How many ribs?
I had 2. I didn't have any chicken. I didn't get any chicken.
Broke my heart watching you do that to me.
He ordered like the brisket, chicken, ribs.
Yeah, I had the ribs.
First dibs, obviously, goes straight to Lamisi. He dibbed it out. You and Nate took a majority of it. Left me and Guard Dog with scraps.
We portioned it out, dude. It was fair.
Damn.
We didn't take anything crazy.
Kind of racist. They teamed up on you guys. They teamed up on you.
Yes, but it was over ribs.
That's what I'm saying.
It was their subconscious. I couldn't argue. It was the black man sub beep 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 beep. Black subconscious.
They were running hand signals.
Divvy the wings. Divvy the ribs. These honkies wouldn't even know what to do with all these ribs.
I told you I got hit with that in a KFC one time in West Philly. I was ordering just a biscuit, and the guy literally went, Psh, probably never even had a biscuit before. And I turned around like, why would you do that?
Of course I've had a biscuit.
This is like my 7th biscuit. This is my 7th biscuit. Yeah, you can't believe that. I got, people want to say,
You ordered just a biscuit at a KFC?
Times are hard back then. I was struggling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Times I was struggling, dude.
I thought this was a recent thing. What are you doing?
This is back in the day.
Yeah.
All I had money for was my biscuit.
I would
just a single biscuit.
When I was working at Ardmore Toyota, I would take the change in my car to buy a $1 cheeseburger at the McDonald's. For my lunch break, I would pay with 10 dimes.
You'd have to treasure hunt.
Yeah, it was
you were a 49er.
Dark times. Dude.
Yeah, you had to hit the hills and pan for silver.
Oh, this is a quarter. This is good. Used all my quarters. I was down to nickels towards the end.
Oh,
got a flat tire. Bankrupt. That flat tire on the way to work. Almost cried because I was like,
Did they fix it there?
Yes, they did. But then I was working basically factory.
Oh yeah.
It was like factory thing where they were like, now you owe the company your time.
They wouldn't hook it up.
They didn't really hook it up.
Pigs. That's crazy. I got a flat tire one time. I went and I picked up a 1/4 pound of weed at the post office and was so excited that it worked out. And then I got a flat tire on 76. and I had to just drop some off to somebody. So I was just going, boom, 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 boom,
Oh
boom.
no.
So I was like, I'm not pulling over. In my head, I was like, if I pull over, they're going to know it's in my, like, when you have something like that, you're like, if someone
And that
sees
smells.
this box, it was vacuum sealed.
It
thank
didn't
God.
smell? Oh.
No, it was vacuum, but I think I had like an ounce of weed on me to give to somebody. So I just like pulled up to like the Eagle Stadium on a flat and just like gave someone an ounce of weed and just drove
Damn, you're
home.
doing deals in the parking lot at the link? That's fucking awesome, man.
I pulled up like boom, 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 boom. Like, here you go, brother. It's like boom, 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 boom. All the way home.
That's Philly strong, dude.
It was, dude.
That's the ultimate Philly
that's
strong.
bleeding green.
That's bleeding green.
That's bleeding green.
Dude, that's birds colors. Go birds. This.
That's bleeding green right there.
Yeah, true.
My matcha.
Coffee's not for birds fans, dude. Matcha.
True, it has to be matcha. Now I'd say coffee's more for bird fans, actually.
Yeah, Wawa. Yeah.
If I show this to my dad,
48 coffees at Wawa, hot dogs. It's time to hit the job site with the most vicious diarrhea imaginable. Hangover from light beer.
it's
There
dude.
you go. All right, now it's time to get 7 coffees, 3 hot dogs.
I am in awe of dudes who hold down just pure Wawa diet on like 48 to 60 ounces of coffee a day.
I think if you stick to one thing, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to destroy you, but
True.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
You're
think your
saying
body probably gets used to digesting insane shit. Like it probably just fast tracks it through.
like
You get no nutrients out of it, just fucking flies right out of you.
it'd be like a sizzly with coffee, an Italian hoagie with a coffee or a soda,
Yeah.
and a coffee in the way. Yeah, your body is just
Flying.
orders up.
You must shit. You must shit as soon as you eat it.
Your stomach's
just a mortar. Just,
Your stomach's like a steel foundry. Just the cells are like, and you drink a glass of water
It's
and
Mountain Dew.
It's Mad Max. You
It's
drink water and the whole body's like. Told you I have an uncle. I've never seen him drink water
bees are.
ever. Beezer won't. Yeah, I guess he won't drink water.
I've never seen the bees.
Gatorade, soda, milk.
Yeah.
Gatorade's when he's like, all right, it's time to fucking take care of myself. I'm gonna slam the Gatorade, which is such a tight way to hold it down. And he claims, he goes, dude, I don't feel sick because he's like, I just don't think I ever think about it. I was like, damn, that's fucking.
That's one of the business heads. I heard that guy. He's like, no, I don't get sick anymore. Being sick is a mind frame.
Yeah, I've
Like,
heard.
yeah, well, my sister has cancer.
Yeah, true.
It's all in her head.
Yeah, well, they're just talking about colds.
Yeah, it is. That's the problem.
They're just talking about colds when they say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It's all in her head. That's exactly what the doctor said. Turns out it's all in her head.
They're going to cut it out of there.
They're going to chop her fucking head open.
Yeah, those business guys are talking about colds. They're like, I don't get sick. It's like, dude, you're talking about a fucking common cold and like
Yeah.
going to work and blowing your nose in the bathroom. Being like, yeah, I mean, if you had a stomach virus and you were puking and had a
Yeah,
fever,
if you're like shaking,
yeah, you're not,
chills,
you're not
sweat.
gonna,
Yeah,
you're not gonna be like,
this is bullshit. I can still make some day trades.
I get it. I get that all applies. If I have a cold and I totally like freak out about it, then like, yeah, maybe it makes it a little bit worse. But yeah, I don't. When people are like, it's all in your head. It's like you're just not sick right now.
Cold, you can plow through.
You can plow through a cold.
Yeah.
But when you're like, it's all in your head. It's like you're just not sick.
Yeah,
If you were actually sick, you'd be.
yeah. You
fucked.
know it. You know it when you're actually sick.
Yeah, dude. If you had like, if you're like diarrheaing blood, you'd be like, I just got to be more positive about this.
I need to do fucking 100 push-ups right now.
True.
I just diarrheaed blood.
Yeah, the big homie Wes is the king of that.
Yeah.
Him and his boy just being like, I was telling you about this when they did that whole video where they're just like, yeah, dude, like I don't even sleep. And like, if I'm tired, I just go to the gym even harder. And he's like, I'm so shredded that if I lay on my bed, it hurts. He's like, my fat body
That
fat's
happened to
so
me,
low.
dude. My back got so shredded. This morning I woke up. I was like, I had to just
Well,
lay.
their whole conversation was like, yeah, we're rich. Yeah, we're loaded. But like, we hate our lives.
Yeah.
That's why we're rich. And then he's like, you have to hate your life forever. That's how you keep your edge. It's like, I guess, man.
Man.
I guess. That way you can stay the boss and just hate your life and just be like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm so shredded. It hurts when I sleep. I don't sleep. He said he doesn't eat carbs during the day too, which is a sick move. He doesn't eat any carbs, just protein. So that way at nighttime, he eats
Yeah.
carbs.
He said he crashes.
His insulin spikes and he said he just passes out. Because if you're that shredded, you just need to go into an insulin coma and pass out. Kind of sick. I want to see that's going to reach a fever pitch. It has to.
Getting
Some
shredded
guys
business head, shredded business head.
Yeah, well, the bedtime, Watson's pushed up the business head bedtime to or the wake up time. He's like 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're going to become nocturnal. They're going to become vampires.
The business heads?
It's like,
Yeah.
because you can't get up any earlier than
I'm doing power cleans at 2:30 in the morning.
I mean, Wahlberg, Jocko, or Dick swinging at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Big homie Wes is, I think, 2:30 a.m., which is arguably partially nocturnal. 2:30 a.m. is like it's the middle of the night.
Chaos, dude. It's going to be dark for so long while you're awake.
You just wake up at 2:30 and just take your shirt off and just start screaming at your iPhone. That's someone's going to surpass that. It's going to be. It's going to become something. I don't know.
Last night was funny. We were talking about Brian Simpson was talking about like if this for some reason I don't know why I thought this screaming at your iPhone and surpassing things. Eventually, they were like AI. Rogan was on one. He was like AI is going to get so powerful that it's smarter in our lifetime. It'll be smarter than every human combined. And then Brian Simpson was like, and then the real dilemma is, do we elect that AI president?
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, there's only one human that can stop this. It's Donald Trump. Donald Trump versus the AI supercomputer. There's only one human that's like, I'm smarter than that. That computer's dumb as shit.
Or who could roast it? If you hit that with a killer nickname, it could completely.
The virus, just like, that's actually not true. I'm not that. I swear.
My legs are an appropriate length. Yeah, true. That could defeat AI.
Trump dog's our only shot.
I wonder what kind of Trump nickname an AI can come up with. If you're like, give a Trump nickname.
What if the AI defeats Trump at making nicknames?
It's like Deep Blue for like the chess program.
Oh no.
Just crushes him. Although I don't know. It still doesn't have the humor that well.
The funnier, the dumber the nickname that Trump comes up with, it's funnier.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the AI's
AI
disadvantage.
Can't figure that out.
Yeah, exactly. The AI is too small. I mean, dude, he for real crushed DeSanctimonious was
DeSanctimonious. See you later. Next. Who's next? Dude?
DeSanctimonious is so dude, I was in his great state of Florida.
Oh, nice.
What did it say?
I'm chat GPTing it right now. It said, can you give me 3 mean nicknames for Donald Trump? And it's just thinking.
Damn.
It can't think of anything. It's been defeated.
Oh, it's fucking
Pussy ass.
It's already been defeated.
Chat GBT, pussy ass.
stumped. And let's see. I don't think Grok would do it. Grok on principle would be like, no. Trump is important for the future of our democracy. I could be wrong. I like when Bitcoin came out, people talked to me about Bitcoin in like 2012.
Yeah.
You know, you got to buy it. And I was like, shut up. And I was like, all right, I was wrong about that one. But AI, I'm still kind of like, yeah, we'll see. Like in terms of like script writing and all that stuff, I think it'll be a flurry of them, but then you're gonna be able to be like, yeah, it's an AI script. You'll be able to read it like, yeah, this is written by a machine. There will be, after a lot of them, I think there will be telltale signs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Aren't they doing like an AI George Carlin
Like a
special?
Really?
Lemizzi, can you look that up? And I think that's selfish.
What do you mean?
He's dead, dude. Don't ruin stand up.
Yeah,
Don't come back and be like, I'm better. I'm still better than everyone. It's not it's his estate.
Yeah, true. It'd have to be approved probably by his descendants.
I think they're the ones. Yeah.
They're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. Imagine the bag you could give to your family by allowing them to do AI hours for you. But the problem is you wouldn't have, I guess they could build, eventually it would just become so far away from the actual thing because they're going to just copy all of his material, base it off that, but then it'd be based off like the copies of the copies of the copies, and eventually it would just be like, yeah, I'm a fucking slut.
George Carlin's new hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 7 of them.
Sorry, I like dick. I know that bothers men. I hope he does like a woke, like, I'm black. Sorry, white people. I know you hate to see a black man.
If his thing comes back and it's just black.
Yeah.
What if we start doing hybrids like Carlin Pryor? And then they come up with like a amalgamation of the two people. That'd be pretty tight.
Yeah. Just Carlin screaming the N-word.
Just calling himself the N-word.
Yes. That would rule. It would be number one. Did you find anything?
Yeah, it's called George Carlin, I'm Glad I'm Dead. It got set to private because the family sued them.
Oh, they were making it, and the family said no.
No, it was like it was a guy from a podcast who made it, and he posted it on YouTube, and the family sued him, and he made it private. And then he later said that it was actually written by people, but I think it was AI.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
So the family sued because he couldn't use George Carlin's likeness.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what they get.
Good.
Good 1 point for the Carlin estate. I wonder how much they got from him though. Like, how much do they squeeze the YouTuber for?
$1,500.
Yeah, true. Or like, we're going to monetize. They should have ran ads.
Got 18 million views. They got $1,500.
I guess that would bother me if like somebody just put up a video of like my dead mom talking for an hour. And I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well,
we should probably switch over to the Patreon.
Yeah, switch to the motherfucking patch. Where are we at, Lemaire?
We're at 48.
No way.
My God. What
I thought we were way further.
Me too. I could have sworn we're at a solid hour.
I thought we were well past an hour.
Well, either way, I can
steaming right along.
I can still tell you about this, dude. I went to the magical.
Yeah, I was going to save that for the Patreon, but yes, let's hear it.
Spill the beans on that, dude. So we get down to where, first of all, we flew at 7 a.m., which, dude, I understand. Brittany was like, it's either that or we connect a flight and have like a layover. And I was like, you never really know how bad it's truly going to be. I'm like, yeah, we'll just do like a super early flight. I was like, wake the kids up. They'll be all right. Dude, the flight wasn't really that bad. It's just you get there and like when you throw kids sleep off, they were just like melting down. It was bad. We got there. We were all exhausted. It was we had to get up at like fucking 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I was basically on Jocko time for a day and my whole family fell apart. Like, so you get down there shattered from the day and then, you get in, you do all the stuff you got to do. And it was me, Brittany, our 2 kids, comedian James McCann, his wife, and 3 kids. So we just Brittany found this Airbnb that was like 10 or 15 minutes from Disney World. So they had like a Super Mario room with like a castle bunk bed. Yeah. There was like a dinosaur room.
That's exciting.
The place was fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's right.
It was actually really sick. There was like an air hockey table. It was fun. We get into there. Day 1, we're all just dead. Second day, we wake up at like 8:30 in the morning. We got to Disney World by like 9:30 maybe. And I didn't realize when you drive into Disney World, it's like, we got dropped off, thank God, but they had to drive and park. There's a line for parking. So you sit in a line for parking, you get into the parking thing, and then you walk to sit in another line to get on a ferry to get to the place where you can go through and show your ticket. So then that's another line. And then so I'm like, dude, this is going to be a fucking disaster. Like, we're not even going to make it. We're going to be in lines all day. So then we got out of that and we get into the Magical Kingdom. And I will say I got completely converted into a Disney head. As soon as we walk in, it's just, there's this giant, it's like this little, they really do make this little town. And you're like, this is so clean. I'm like, this is so nice. Yeah. And then there's just Mickey Mouse having like a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse bringing out like princesses and all these characters. And like my kids were just fucking losing their mind. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. It's so nice. I couldn't understand when you were sending me those bounding videos. I was like, what the fuck? I had no like idea of like why they were doing this. Now I'm like, I get it now. Yeah, they're obsessed. Disney is for real. Like, it's like a religious thing to go to to like go down there and kind of immerse yourself in that world. Now I'm like, okay, dude, there's like for real adults that would go. We were doing the princess meet and greets. There'd be like a 30-year-old lady in a dress, bro. By the way, I'm telling you, I was like, if my kids, because they offer a hug, they would have had to greet the meat. They offer a hug to every kid. So I was trying to slide in there. The hug line. If Chloe would walk away, I'd be like, I'll take that. I'll take that hug. You took the hug? No. Oh, I thought you did. I was like, holy shit. They would have called security. But dude, they keep. How nice were the princesses? Bro, they keep it tight, dude. They keep those princesses snatched up. They're snatched, bro. They keep them. I really think if you gain too many LBs, you get fired. Rightfully so. And they'll change that. There's going to be fat fucking princesses soon. I mean, dude, if they've gotten around it now, I think fat ladies can like usher you through the line to the princess, but I don't think there's plenty of that going on. But I don't think they allow them to be princesses, because Disney could argue like, dude, we have to capture the illustrated likeness, so they could get around all of that. We're like, this is a role we're casting. I think I found a way around Governor Abbott's nasty rules. What? Disney princesses at the park. Let me take a look at these. Oh my goodness, Jasmine. Yeah, did you get to meet Jasmine? No, unfortunately.
Holy shit. Very fortunate. If you would have met her, it would have been.
True. I could have turned into Jafar.
You would have kidnapped her immediately. The Disney princesses are beautiful.
Dude, I was for real, like, I would just walk in there like, all right, I guess we'll meet Cinderella. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, we met Cinderella, Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
She's not really a princess, though.
She becomes a princess due to the loophole because she marries a prince. Lemaire, don't come mad with that.
Oh
bullshit.
my
She is a
God,
princess.
dude. They have Ariel.
And he kisses her after the marriage, and then she is a princess once she marries
Little
the prince.
Mermaid has giant tits, dude.
Dude, the Little Mermaid was a slut, bro.
Yes.
They did a princess parade on the floats, and the Little Mermaid, I remember being like, she looked like a raver, like Burning Man slut. And I was like, what the fuck? Little Mermaid might have been the sluttiest princess, I think, of the whole day.
Definitely. But you didn't see Jasmine. Jasmine in this is.
Let me just for,
Yes, for research.
yes, for the next time I go to Disney World.
You got to time it. You got to call ahead and go, I'm bringing my kids. Is Jasmine going to be in the park today?
Does Jasmine need anything for lunch or whatever? Like, she's probably hungry.
Does she have like a favorite restaurant?
You got to visit the one in California now.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
I don't think Disneyland's as big
I don't
as
fuck
Disney
with
World.
Disneyland, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm East Coast all day.
Yeah, I keep hearing about Disneyland. I also do think Disney World's the OG world.
Yeah.
You know what Epcot stands for? Environmental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Never would have got
Dude,
that.
you would love Space
Space Mountain.
Oh, brother. Yeah, that's tough. Space Mountain, the ball in Epcot. Dude, so there was a ride. So we meet the princesses, all's well, everything's great. They're very quick too. They're in character. And if you ask, there was one lady who was Princess Elena. Who it's like a weird
that
Disney
one?
show. It's just on Disney Plus. Or like nobody, I don't think a lot of people know who it is. Me and Maya would watch it. So I was like, holy shit, it's Princess Elena. And I was like trying to hit her.
You see that to her face. Holy shit.
Well, Brittany was like, which one is that? And Maya didn't know. I was like, that's the Red Princess. That's Princess Elena. And she was like, oh, it's me. And then I asked her, I said something about like Elena. I was saying something about the kingdom. I was like, I'm from a kingdom. And she they snapped back real quick. Like, I bet your kingdom's great. Kind of like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
But they are very quick, dude. They're like anything. The kids.
Isn't the Rain Train? Isn't Rainy like a Disney head?
He's an adult Disney, but he's like an adult Disney pervert, I think.
I think everything Rainy does, it's whatever he does, he perverts it.
But there is a weird adult.
We gotta get the Rain
Rain
Train on to discuss these princesses.
We do, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's also, so there's like little kids, like I had the little girls like kind of freaking out. Then there's like the bounders, like the Disney adults. And then there's like dudes who are taking pictures, like couples that are like, you can just tell it's like their fifth marriage.
Yeah.
There's like a dude, like a tanned guy with a goatee and just kind of like a barfly. It's just in front of the Magic Castle.
Just drunk. Just drunk. Holy fuck, it's Princess Elena. Holy shit, she's here. She's beautiful.
He starts questioning his fifth marriage. He's like, I just love the princesses so much.
I need to talk to the princess.
But that's why. So that's the reason behind the bounding. I didn't realize this. If you're an adult, you can't wear the costume because then you could be mistaken as an actual cast member.
That's why they have to bound.
That's why they bound.
Yeah,
that's why they push the limits.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's pretty. But there was like it's 14 and under. You can dress as a princess. Anything above that, you can't. You'll be kicked out for impersonating a cast member. But
I can see how that was a problem.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
like, I'm going to dress up like a character so I can hug all the kids.
And pervert. Yeah, and pervert. And they're perverts. Yeah. But dude, we go there. So we do all that stuff. I was like, man, this is actually kind of blowing my mind. Is that a bounder? That's a little too close.
I'm afraid I've been thinking. Oh, unfortunate.
It's literally just like, what if every character was gay as fuck, dude?
I got friends on the other side. Pathetic.
That was a fantastic joke by James McCann when we saw the princess parade. The princes are with them. James is like, wow, I wonder if the princesses know all their husband like men because they're just gay guys in the float like That was really funny. Yeah, we watched. So we did that. We went to so we saw the princess parade, and then there was a guy. This was dude. We were getting assaulted by British guys. Rude British guys constantly. If you go to Disney World, watch out for the Brits. They're fucking assholes.
Yeah, of course. Get the Brits out.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Up the rod. You should have upped the rod at Disney.
Dude, well, Brittany upped the rod one guy pretty badly, dude. It was we're at the princess parade, and so we're like right in the front, And this guy standing there, he has 2 teenage kids. His kids are sitting down, so like people can see over their backs as it was just little kids. The dad is standing. The dad's like 6'2", just standing there, blocking the vantage. And
There's a Brit.
Yeah, and Brittany was like,
all right, hey, the princess.
Dude, it was.
They probably worship the fucking princess.
That's what I'm saying. I think they saw that monarchy. I think they're jealous of our monarchy.
Yeah.
But they were sitting there, and Brittany was like, "Hey, do you mind if like there's this line?" She's like, "Do you mind backing up like 2 feet?" So like we had like 5 little like fucking 4-year-olds. Do you mind if they get in front of you so they can see? And you can, and he was like, "No, I got here first, and I'm videotaping." And Brittany was like, "You're videotaping this shit?" And he was like, "I got here first. I'm not moving." And he had like 2 teenage kids with him. So, and Brittany's, I'm like, just chill. And I was like, dude, can you just do me a solid? I was like, back up a foot. You can videotape. Just so the kids can see around you. No, I'm not moving. I'm like, dude, I was like, that's kind of crazy. I was like, that's really weird. You're doing that. I was like, do your thing. I'm like, that's bizarre. And he was like, And then so they start coming. Brittany held Maya up in front of his camera. He was like, oh yeah, real nice. Very nice of you.
Oh man.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, he was pissed off.
That is a gathering of fucking dickheads at that place.
Well, dude, and that's the thing. Disney World is like, there is like that weird, like almost like you're in church where like there's a pressure, like you can't act up in there. It's kind of, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like supposed to be a very special
It's fun
place.
and there's kids. Yeah.
But there are apparently compilations of Disney World arrests, and I can see it going wrong.
I've peeped those. It's
because
pretty fun.
they do pump you you can get pumped with the alcohol and Epcot and all that stuff.
People get pumped on that booze.
Yeah,
They
dude.
get a little rowdy.
Getting hammered in Disney World is kind of tight. I had just a simple marg and a flight of mezcal.
My dad took me to Disney. It was just me and Phil when I was a kid. I was in 5th grade, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I was a little old. I was 3rd grade was when he told me I was going.
Oh yeah,
it was a Christmas gift. I didn't get anything.
You waited for 2 years.
I didn't get anything for Christmas that year except a towel with Mickey Mouse on it. And I opened it. I was like, "The fuck's this?" They're like, "You're going to Disney World." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
And you went 2 years later.
2 years later, my dad finally had like a business trip in Florida. And he was like, "All right, fine."
Like if Trump wasn't born rich, he'd be slinging Hondas right now.
Yeah, he'd be slanging metal for sure.
And then just absolutely running a dealership just straight into the ground.
Yeah.
Just stealing shit constantly.
Dude, I didn't even tell you about this. So I told you about this. We got our car and both dealerships lied and said they didn't have 2019s. They're like, nah, we don't have them. And then like Brittany just went on their website, or Honda.com. I was like, yeah, it says you have them. They're like, oh, wow, weird. I didn't know that. And it's like, dude, seriously?
Yeah.
You didn't know you had to. I don't understand why they wouldn't want to sell a 2019.
Yeah, or why car sales is still the last purchase you can make where it's just fucking mayhem, where it's just lying. It's like, why is this the one thing? And like, I go buy a shirt, it costs this much money. A TV is this much money. Yeah. Why, when I go buy a fucking car, there's 10 dudes with goatees trying to fucking lie to me? Goatees and bracelets and pinky rings. It makes no sense. They all have gelled hair. In any dealership.
Why does it look like a bunch of fat Chris Cornells are trying to take advantage of you right now?
Literally, it looks like a bowling team. They're all in polos and khakis, and they come out and just fib, dude. They just fib. I worked with these guys. They're fucking. I like them. They're funny, but they literally will lie. They'll just go out and lie to people's faces all day, start to finish. They wake up. They're like, "Oh man, work sucks. I gotta wake up early," and then just go lie to a family about a van.
It is too true. It's so fucking funny that like
I don't understand it.
Well, it's funny now with the internet. They're like, "Now we don't get any 2019s," and Brittany's just like, "Oh, here it says here on your website you do," and they're like, here, yeah," and then it's like, "Yeah, but I don't. We're selling them for it's like 27,000." She's like, "Well, this place offered us like 23," and they're like, "We'll do 22." It's like, what the fuck? What's it was, dude. The whole experience was so fucking funny because again, I'm coaching. I'm telling her. I talked to you about it. I'm like, all right, what do we do? All you do, I just got a number out of him. I said, all right, what's the best you can do?
All you got to do. Listen, anybody trying to buy a car, go to 2 dealerships, see who hates each other. That's usually easy. Go to a dealership, ask them who's a shitty dealership.
Yeah.
They'll tell you that right away. They'll name whoever they hate the most. Then go to that place and tell them what they were going to offer, and then come back. That's all you have to do.
I know.
That's all you have to do.
It was so fucking funny because they so the first place we went to was like, we don't have 2019s. We believed them. Then we went to the other place. We don't have 2019s. Brittany looked it up, busted them. Like, okay, yeah, we'll sell you 2019. Got them way down. And then just went back to the other place. And they're like, yo, you guys have 2019s too. And they're like, no, we don't. We're like, all right, later. And they called us right back. Like, yeah, we have them. We'll beat their price. And it was just like, what the fuck?
It's unbelievable.
Dude, it was funny because Bay couldn't – I had to pull her off, dude. She couldn't stop going back and back and back to the point where they were just shaving like $5 off. And I was like, bro, I want to be able to look this man. I want to be able to look this man in the eye when we go in there. Like this dude was – this was a defeated dog, dude. We rolled in there and they were just like, you want a warranty? And I was like, nah. And they're like, all right, man.
See, that's their last hope.
Yeah. And
the last hope is to sell you on like paint protection and warranty.
That's what it was.
And fucking all that shit. No, say no every time.
Talked Bay out of that. She was like, well, paint protection. I'm like, Brett, we're not getting.
No, that's the ultimate. Paint protection is useless.
I'm like, you mean triple that? Yeah. And they're like, well, if the scratch is smaller than $1 bill, respectively, it's like, yeah, they're going to fuck me up.
None of that. That also means nothing. They're also making that up about like what means what. Yeah. They don't know. Like I would say the same thing to people. Just because somebody else told me. They're like, if it's a foot long, it counts. It's like, no.
If the dent doesn't crack the paint and it's strictly inverted, and we can pull it out with the vacuum cleaner, we got you on that. That'll be $1,600.
Well, these are dumb people. And these are, no offense to people that work in car sales, but the majority of the people are kind of like, they all have Trump blood. True. They all, like, the way Trump goes into a business meeting with, like, one fact, and he'll just say it. Like, no matter what if he knows one fact so that everybody thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's what car dealers do. Like, they'll be like, inverted. That guy just learned that word. If the dent's inverted, it's like, what are you talking about? What's that mean?
Well, they talk fast. Like, yeah, if you want the powertrain, on the RS, on the 08, like they'll say they'll combine words into like cool little acronyms. Like, this guy knows cars. This guy's cool. This guy, they just talk fast as fuck. And you're like, I believe this guy.
Yeah, if he knew cars, he wouldn't be selling Hondas. It's like being a chef and working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, Hondas are the best. But I'm saying, like, if he was like a car expert, he'd be fucking working with like muscle cars and shit.
He'd have his sleeves up, dude. He'd be dirty.
He wouldn't be selling you like a eco-friendly Civic.
That's when I got in a fight with a guy at Home Depot at the tool rental place. That's when he was just being a total dick. Neither of us knew anything about tools. I was renting a power washer, but I like would call people who know in the parking lot. He would tell me shit. And I'm like, I don't think that's right. And I go
hit him
back
with facts.
And be like, dude, this actually, you're wrong about this. And he started getting lippy. And it was just like, dude, you stand behind the desk with the apron on, bro. That's why I'm out with the tools. I was just like, that pissed him the fuck off.
Yeah, that's a mean thing.
That was a mean thing
he said.
Fuck him, man. But dude, man, that was so funny. I had to call Bay off, dude. She got a taste. She tasted blood. It's like when they say you don't let a Tibble?
Yeah, I was trying to grab my cat. I was gonna hold him up here.
He got away.
He got away. I was too slow for the cat. He knew it was a trap.
It was funny calling her off, and then even after we'd got them down, she was like, "Let's offer him $3,000 less." I'm like, dude, you're spazzing. You can't do this, man.
Yeah.
So funny.
I get it. It's hard not to do that. Jesus Christ, dude. My cat has a fucked up butt. Like since he was a cat, he's always had shit hanging out of his ass.
He has a really like beaten up porn star butthole.
He does. And no offense to your cat. No, it's all right. Right now he has diarrhea, so there's literally just shit hanging all over the back of him. He came out. I had to wipe his ass the other day.
Would you
hold him up? I've been wiping his ass with paper towels.
Wiping a cat's ass is tough.
It's tough. They get mad.
That's like Rocky. That's your Rocky version of like picking up the chickens, dude.
It's tough. I gotta wipe a cat's diarrhea.
So my dogs don't like it. When I gotta wipe my dog, when Jackson gets diarrhea, which is pretty regularly, I gotta like trap him with my knees on his way in, and I'll have like I warm it up at least. I got a warm, wet paper towel. I gotta like dab his butthole, which Matilda makes sore by constantly licking. So it's like his butthole is always chapped.
Damn, he gets his ass eaten that often?
Oh, yeah. She cleans them regularly. Yeah, it's kind of something that gets shut. I let it go. When I'm down in the basement, I just, let her have at it. But Brittany shuts it down pretty hard.
Yeah, man. Things have been good. I'm happy. Being here has been good.
Yeah.
For the most part. Other than me and Phil's beef the last 2 days has been rough.
Yeah, a little subside. Slide on some
It's
candy,
like hard.
Bush
no, he'll drink tonight and we'll be fine.
True. George Bush him, dude. Go get a cowtail and be like, there you go.
Cheer up with a cowtail. Those were like my least favorite things.
What?
I fucking hated cowtails.
There was a period in my life where I couldn't stop anywhere without, any gas station and not grab a tail. Strawberry. I do like a strawberry cream cowtail, dude, or just a regular old
That actually
cowtail.
sounds pretty good. Tibble, man, I really want to show you this cat's diarrhea butt.
Can I see his ass? Yeah. Just
All
wait.
right, yeah, I'll go get him.
Yeah,
Hold on.
go get that cat. I
Tibble,
want to see this.
he
cat's
runs
ass.
for me. He doesn't like me. No one really fucking likes me. My nephew, his fucking cat.
Go get that cat's ass. Let me see here.
He's off. You're not
Got
gonna
that
believe
cat.
this cat's ass, dude.
Let me see that cat's
He's gonna
ass.
bite me.
It's worth it, dude. Yo, dude. Oh,
he's calling me. He's calling me.
oh, dude. That
I'm
was
sorry,
like
bud. I'm sorry, bud.
he clawed you, dude. You just
I'm sorry,
exposed him.
bud. It's fucking diarrhea butt, dude.
It's just like a perfect circle.
Yeah, something's been wrong with him since he was a kitten. Like literally, he'd walk around with like half a turd hanging out.
You think the original parent got to him?
Well, yeah,
the original
definitely. 'Cause-
human might have like.
No, because his tail is bitten off too. He got fucked up when he was a youngster, for sure.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think it could have been a cat, like when he was a kitten, bit its tail off and just its paw inadvertently just got up in his ass?
Maybe. I don't know. He's got a
think
bad butt.
Your cat's been penetrated. It has to have been.
Why are you trying to do that?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying. I'm looking at that kind of damage. It's the literal butthole.
He's
of
got a
porn
loose
star.
butt.
It's exactly. It is a butthole of a porn star, dude.
My cat's not gay, dude.
I'm not saying your cat's gay. I think things could have happened. I don't think your cat
Yeah.
was. Of course,
I don't
down.
think if he had been penetrating his butt would still be loose.
I mean, it might have, I'm saying it's more of a chronic thing.
Yeah, he's got like his back end is fucked.
That looked like a portal of just shit. It was just like
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And he also shits in my sister's bathtub. He doesn't even use his kitty litter, like his box,
he just
his
shits
litter
in
box.
that-
He
shit.
just shits in the bathroom.
Oh, it looked like a Rick and Morty portal. Of just like
No, he's a horrible cat. Like if you come here and say a word about the cat, my mom will be like, "Take him." Take him. They're trying to kill this cat.
throws up, right? I've seen his throw. I've seen some of
Fucking
his
throws up. He brought fleas in the house. He gets in fights with other cats. He comes back all fucking torn up. He brings animals to the house all the time.
Dead animals.
Yeah, he's totally a wild cat.
That's fucking.
He's an
awesome.
outdoor cat. He's destroyed every door in this house. He rips them apart, dude. He's an apex predator. There's nothing we can do about it. He runs the house.
True. You just gotta let him do his thing. I mean, how old is he?
Yeah, that's the other thing. He's young. He's like 6.
Cat's
The cat's gonna outlive my parents.
It's big too, though, man.
Yeah, maybe. Thankfully, he's fat enough. He'll die at like 12.
True. It's still got.
But cats live, dude. Some cats live. He could live till like 17. He could be here till they die. There's a good chance he outlives Phil.
Damn, that would be crazy.
Phil's gonna have a fucking heart attack, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this level of the level of anger and stress he's under just from doing this is I've never seen anything like it.
I mean, dude, he's got to be chapping his ass, dude. He can't go out. Like, imagine how much of his shit was like going out, hitting the lodge, chilling with his boys, watching sports. You take that away from a bunch of dudes, that's fucking people up, man.
Yeah, and he's just trapped with his wife.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Who's just like, we need a pool. They have a pool. I'm the only one of my friends without a pool. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, how you feel about my lighting?
Lighting looks good.
I got the bulb.
fucking lighting, dude. Oh fuck! I'm gonna break it.
I just took my lamp. My lighting was so people were saying I had lighting problems. So I just took my lamp and just leaned it against my laptop.
It's nice, dude. You look like Gandalf.
Follow me,
All right, what are we doing, dude?
dude. We got a lot to discuss.
Oh, I got one for you.
What you got?
One for you. I watched. It's very funny that they put the movie. Have you seen the movie Contagion?
No,
It's really good. You should watch it. It's fucking
Yeah.
cool. But
it's about
I haven't.
COVID.
I mean,
Like, holy
it's
shit!
about
All the old people are dying.
yeah, they're like, oh man, 90,000 old people died.
Ah!
What a disaster! Better lock it down, huh?
Sorry, go
Wait, how old were the victims? Usually 80 years old, with pre-existing conditions. Shut it down,
The movie's
Mr.
just
President.
like, shut everything down. Lock the
We can't have. We need college football this year. Shut it down. No,
So where is it?
it's in New York. Well, it's on HBO now, and I think it's like recommended on HBO right now, which is like it's just fear-inducing.
Yeah.
It's like a movie that's like, this is what not to be fucking conspiratorial or fucking anti-left or whatever, but it's literally the left's like wet dream of what COVID could have been. Where it's just like they're digging fucking mass graves outside of cities to fill with like just a worst case scenario across the board. It's a good movie though. It's fucking cool. And at the very end, they show you how the disease started, and it's a fucking bat in Asia. He's munching some food, and then he flies into a fucking market or a slaughterhouse, drops his food, a pig eats it, and then the pig gets slaughtered, and that's how the disease started. Yeah, I mean, they nailed. They're like, it was COVID. That's how the COVID started.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
It is funny. HBO's like, check it out.
Yeah, HBO's like, hey, everybody, we know you're paranoid and locked inside and probably scared of what's going on. Here's, the scariest thing that could have happened.
Here's your worst nightmare. Here's 2 hours of your worst nightmare.
That'd be like, I mean, honestly, that's like being on a plane and then being like, all right, we're watching Final Destination.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what? Why?
You're like, no, turn this off.
Yeah.
Or watching, like, what was the movie with Denzel when he does coke and drives the plane?
Yeah. It's like, why would we watch this?
When he does Training Day too. It's like, I'm a pilot now.
Yeah, he just needs coke to be a good pilot. It's actually fucking great.
What, the movie?
The movie's good, yeah. He rolled a fucking giant plane.
Yeah, he ruled.
Flew it upside down because of like a rocky takeoff because he was like hammered doing coke. And they're like, no one else could have done this. It's like, well, he fucking probably didn't need to. Everyone was like, no, he had to. I don't know. I don't know anything about planes, but doing a barrel roll for no reason. Do a barrel roll, dude. He was on coke and saw that fucking rabbit from Star Fox. Just popped in his head. It was like, do a barrel roll, Fox.
Dude, did you so it was funny because you're saying that, and I was reading news, whatever it was. The Atlantic's whole month is about conspiracy theories right now. Where they're saying like Q's the big one. They're like Q's coming out, and it's their whole thesis is more or less that like Q now it's like, don't even worry about conspiracy theories. This is a religion now, and it's a religion hell bent on like it'll just end up in like domestic terrorism and people killing each other and blah 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 blah.
I do agree that it probably will result in a lot of domestic terrorism. I think it will. Now, that doesn't mean it won't result. Yeah, I think there'll be a couple incidents. But
I mean, there have been guys. The guy, and again, this is when you get in the conspiracy realm, everything, it's like kind of quicksand. So it's like, yeah, the guy who attacked Comet Ping Pong, apparently they, according to this, they came out and were like, he was a good Christian man who just really thought there was a bunch of kids in there, and he went in there to free them. And as soon as he opened the door and saw there's no kids, he was like, or I think they said there's not even a basement there. He was just like, I'm so sorry. I thought there was kids in here, and I thought I had to save them. God told me to save these kids, and well, I guess I'll stay off the internet now. And they kind of they kind of like petitioned. His community came out and was like, he's a good guy, dude. He just thought there was fucking sex slaves in a pizza place. And but then there's people saying like he like he was fucking sent there. But yeah, man, it is. The Atlantics thing is funny because they're just like, this is an ideology, this is a religion, this is this. There's two big things. There's that, and then there's like, we're gonna die if globalization fails. We're gonna die. They're like, oh, you think we're gonna become self-sustained democracies? We'll die if globalization fails. And it's like, all right, I hope not. Hope this isn't. It's funny too because I'm like, all right, as long as there's, dude. It was funny because I was talking to a guy yesterday who's like from the military, travels like he was going like Zimbabwe, all these places. He was like, dude, the fact that they try to get us fired up like our shit's fucked up. He was like, go to a supermarket in Zimbabwe, the price of bread will double before you go check out. Like literally, he said there's tickets. He's like, there's tickets in there where you go and you grab a ticket, and if you get that ticket, you get the price at that time that you entered. So it's like little kids go early and pull all the tickets and sell you tickets for like $1, so you can get the early prices. But you can go.
Nice.
by the time you leave, the price of bread is art. It's like a real time ticker on all the goods because everything's inflating so high, so quick. Dude, it was we went to,
other countries are trash, dude. Like I was even in Spain. I was like, Spain fucking stinks. Spain stunk, and Spain's like elite.
It's up there. Yeah, it's up there.
Spain's a Western country, and it still sucked.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it had a lot of fucking cool things going on.
sure.
But if you wanted to do something like business wise, you were fucked. Like you couldn't go to a bank. Banks would just be closed at random times. They'd just be like, yeah, we're closed at 3 today. Like, why? Go 9 to 5. Just be 9 to 5. They couldn't. They literally couldn't.
Dude, this dude was saying, this was the guy we're booking.
There was a candy shop. There was nice things. All right, in my town, there was like, it was like living in a different time. Like they're like, go down and go to the soda fountain.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a soda store. You can get a Coke, like all that shit.
That's pretty tight. Yeah, I mean, that stuff is cool. It is funny though for people to stoke people into like, dude, we're fucked. We're gonna die. It's like, dude, even when we crash out, yeah, it sucks big time. But it's like, again, we'll be fine. Everyone will be okay. It's just, it's fucking, it blows. But he was saying that. So again, he was in Zimbabwe.
I'm sorry I keep cutting you off.
Ahead, please.
I'm literally looking at like I'm on a Mac computer. There's a flat screen just on the floor over here. We're fine. Our country's fine.
Yeah.
And my family's not like killing it, but we're fine.
Yeah.
We have too much shit. We could use a little Zimbabwe.
You use a little bit. Bread can
touch of Zimbabwe.
Well, it's funny too because gas just dropped. It's like, all right, sweet.
Gas was, dude. I was driving. I'd fill up my tank. I would fill up the tank for like $10.
Yeah, dude.
That drive was nuts.
Yeah, we'll say.
All right, sorry, Zimbabwe. Sorry.
Oh, well, this guy was saying he's talking about that, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, there's just shit like you don't even think like." So he said he was supposed to take, I think, like a train or something, and the train got canceled, and they were like, or the flight, something got canceled, and the guy was like, "Well, we'll drive. How far?" He's like, "How far can it be?" The guy's like, "Dude, you don't want to drive," and he was like, "Well, fucking drive. It's X amount of miles. How long is it going to take to get there?" And the guy was like, 16 hours. And he was like, "What the fuck? Why?" Because it should have only been like a 3-4 hour drive, and he was like, the roads are very bad. And he was basically saying like, they have like this old school Land Cruiser. The roads there's parts of the roads that are so muddy that you'll just pull up and there's just like 9 other cars stuck in the mud. You have no other option and then drive through it. So he's like, what people have to do is you have to get out, pop your pants off because you don't want to mess up all your slacks. That you're like very much in mud, like pushing. And he's like, there's parts of it where it's like up to your knees. So he's like, take your slacks off. He's like, dude, now imagine this. He's like, I'm a white guy. I'm in Zimbabwe. Slacks are off. I'm pushing my cars next to a bunch of other dudes from Africa. He's like, bro, I felt emasculated, dude. You just floppage. Basically, he's basically describing like bird floppage, bird profile.
Oh,
boxers.
yeah.
Probably a lot of dudes with no boxers, just dong everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
seeing the dong move through like the curtains backstage.
Yeah, dude. He was like
just a big guy. It looks like somebody when dudes with huge dicks are just in their underwear and they're like walking, it looks like somebody that can't figure out where the opening to a curtain is, and it's just like
it's like you trap your dog under a blanket and he's like he said he was like, bro, it was awake. It was funny too because this is like me, him, my wife, and my mother-in-law. He's just telling the story about how he was in Africa and everyone's dong was huge and he was embarrassed. What the fuck?
That's funny.
It was hilarious, dude.
Who was this guy?
The dude who was like, we're going to rent the place we're going to use, the Armory. So we're like,
nice.
It's the first troop. Don't get me started on the first troop, bro. That shit is
nice.
So fucking, he was showing us all the shit there. I didn't. So apparently there was a troop in Philadelphia that predates the country, if that makes sense. The colonies or the American colonies as like an independent American state.
Yeah, there was a bunch of those.
17, but these were the first one. This is the first one, the first troop. They literally, they were being employed by the king. And dude, imagine the fucking balls it took to just be like, fuck those guys, to take somebody, the king back then's flag and to draw on it and be like, nah, dude, this is our country now. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts. I was like thinking about that. Like, that's fucking animal shit, dude.
You're gonna get me fired up, dude. I've been working on the new hardcore history, dude.
What you got? What you working on?
I don't know how much I want to. Yeah, I'll give it away. Fuck it. There's a guy named Robert Rogers.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a dog, dude?
What time period?
This is birth of America.
Oh.
He was, I mean, French and Indian War. He was serving the crown during the French and Indian War.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking beast. But it was the first couple chapters are just about like America back then, and it's, dude, when you think about, I know this is like a stoner thought about like history, but like how recent, like you were talking about those roads in Zimbabwe. Like, dude, our country, people were not here. And we have like the amount of infrastructure and all the shit we've done to this huge continent is fucking insane in the amount of time we've done it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Also, like if you think about like as long as you've been alive, from like, this is how like quickly history goes. It's like from your birth until right now was basically the same distance as your birth to World War II.
What do
You
you
know
mean?
what I mean? All right, so like from right now to 1980
Mm-hmm.
is the same amount of time as from 1980 to World War II.
Oh,
Like it's
okay.
it's a lot shorter than you fucking think. So when you
I hear
think
what you're
back to
saying.
like, so when you think back to like, you know, 1750, it's really not that long ago. It's
No.
very weird. It's very weird to think how far we've come.
Dude, they were he was showing us
That's history, guys.
he was showing us pictures of when in Philadelphia when this thing was started, it was just like this big castle, and then there was just land everywhere that went all the way to the Delaware River, and it was just like he was showing us pictures. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
There was in that Thomas More book, there was like maps of New York from back then. It was just like north of 50th Street was just farm
yeah.
in 1860.
God, that must have been sick. Imagine getting pussy back then.
No, it'd been terrible. Getting pussy back then?
It was probably awesome. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's still fucking great, but it was definitely like disgusting.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I'm not going to compare myself to somebody living in like the 1700s in New York, but like, and it's funny. The reason I'm even comparing
No
it
air
was
conditioning. No air conditioning. Rarely showered.
no
Full
porn,
bush.
no porn.
No porn. Yeah, no,
That's-
don't get me wrong. It's gonna feel good, and you're probably used to horrible smells. But the ladies' parts are gonna be toxic,
Well, back then you just
and
like,
your dong is gonna, dude. It must have stunk so fucking bad.
they weren't like 69 back then, dude. You were just like on
No,
a
but
haystack with your eyes closed.
Even if you're fucking, dude, think if somebody was hitting it from behind, the smell, just the butthole opening up. There's no toilet paper. Everybody's walking around like Tybalt, my cat, just shit. No, dude, boning back then that's why people were so religious. There was nobody out there like fucking to fuck. You
What
were
was the
fucking to
problem?
procreate.
No, it was a problem. People would fucking be like, "Oh, that
Of
was
course,
horrible." It
of
was
course.
people would fucking be like, "No, religion makes sense. That was horrible. That was a horrifying."
Yeah, that was a terrible deed we just committed. Yeah, you're gonna love this. No, all right. Here, let me. This is funny to wrap up Thomas More. Maybe I should just wrap it up, dude. Nothing happens. That's it. It's the end.
No, some dude sent us a fucking
Yeah, I got it.
scroll.
Yeah, it was all stuff I knew and left out for the most part. It was like
Really?
after the Civil War, he just kind of went to fucking Montana.
That's chill. So he was just Kanye. He just went to like
He Kanye'd out. Yeah,
he just got a big ass plot of land and just
yeah.
drove around.
Thomas More. Yeah, but the new one's gonna be.
I'm
I'll
excited.
finish. I'll the first hardcore history I'll do again. I'll finish Mar and go into this guy.
That's what I'm liking that.
It's good. I mean, just thinking about North America from back then. I mean, it's just crazy. Like they had no idea. They had no idea what the fuck was out here. Thomas Jefferson warned Lewis and Clark about like giant sloths when they moved west.
You told me about that, like dinosaurs, basically.
He was like, "Be ready. There's some shit out there. We're not sure." And dude, how scary they were! So scared of Indians back then. Indians are the scariest people fucking ever.
It'd be terrifying, dude.
There's no roads. You're just in the woods, and you see like fires and people screaming and dancing. They like all likened it to actual hell. They're like North America is the devil's. That's why there's things like Vitch, the Vitch.
Yeah.
Like everybody was afraid of they thought the devil lived in the woods in North America.
I mean, dude. Also, those dudes those Indian dudes were like as good at being in the woods as you could possibly get. So you're in the woods, and there's dudes who've just been training in the woods all who would just do crazy shit that you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and I mean, these people have never seen the wilderness. They're all from Europe. Europe hasn't had true wilderness since like 1400. There's no animals in Europe that can like eat you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they get here and it's like, it was funny. One guy was talking about rattlesnakes. They never had rattlesnakes. So that was new. All of a sudden there's fucking rattlesnakes in New England. And they're like, these are different snakes. Like, they don't run from you. These snakes actually like attack you. Like, rattlesnakes were coming at them. And then they, like, basically everybody there died. Eventually you got scalped.
Yeah.
Like, eventually you were like killing and skinning animals. You're killing and fucking eating everything. And then you got fucking killed or eaten. That's how everybody died.
Oh, it's so fucking
Or just
sucks.
a horrible disease. But yeah, for the most part, everybody got murdered. Like, in pre-colonial United States, everyone got murdered.
That's so fucking funny, man.
Just hit with a musket.
Oh, yeah, just shot and bruised and like, fuck, ow.
Yeah, that's how Rogers.
You die of a cold. You get shot by a musket.
You get shot,
and die
it
of a
hurt.
cough.
Yeah, Rogers' dad got shot because his friend thought he was a bear. Rogers' dad was coming back into a camp, and his friend fucking blasted him. And his mom, Roger's mom, got tracked by a hunter for like 3 days because he thought she was a wolf. I mean, the stories are fucking nuts.
I'm excited for that.
It's awesome.
I still swear by it, dude. And it's like, so I've been, I've been off porn. I've been actually doing a thing where I've been trying to use my rooms. I've been doing it successfully. I've been using my rooms in my house intentionally for their stated purpose. So like bedroom, hit the knees, pray, sleep, have sex. That's it. I don't do anything else in my bedroom besides those 3 things.
Yeah.
I use my living room, family time, hang out with family. I've been using, like, in the old school, like Roman times, like there was a gymnasium and a bunch of dudes would be in there like,
Yeah.
ugh. I just use rooms now for their stated purpose. Otherwise, I'm just on my phone everywhere throughout my house. Just in and in bed, like, it's like I do very specific things. And if I'm in a room, if I'm in the kitchen, I'm eating. I'm using the kitchen for its intended purpose. Dude, it's pretty fucking sick. Pretty
Nice.
tight, dude. It's tight. And again, it's just tight to use. My basement's my business zone. So I'm on my phone. I'm doing emails and stuff down here. I don't do any of that out throughout my house. But I've been off the porn big time. So it's
Really?
like, dude, I've been on a once a week. Basically, I'm on like a once a week schedule where I'm getting to crack one good one off a week.
That's nice.
IRL. Dude, it's like, that's why I'm like, dude, send me back to the 1500s when you just had one in you. Like, you get caught, they'd probably like kill you. So you just had to wait and you got to get that thing out. And it must have been like a religious experience. I somehow last night, I had like saliva come into my nose of like, I was just like so hard and making such ridiculous noises that my nose got filled with saliva. And I was like, I got like, it was fantastic.
Yeah, fucking pig, dude.
I like trashed I came so hard I trashed my sinuses, dude. I was like, just fluid just rose up.
That's crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if you cut out the porn, it's like, it's unbelievable what happens.
Damn.
I mean, if you're not living with the Bay,
Your sinuses, dude.
Keep the it's only.
I think you have it, dude. You have the cumrona virus.
You think I have cumrona?
You got cumronis, dude.
I think if you're living with Bay, that's the key. Turn off the porn, dude. Turn off the porn. And I've said this before, but it's like, turn the porn off, and now you're at a 1-to-1. It's like, look, I need to crack one off. How can we work together so we can get along well enough to where?
Yeah, you just gotta listen to it. You have to have so much come in you that you're willing to listen to a story.
Yes,
that's the thing. Because I lived with Bay once and didn't stop my porn intake for the most part.
Yeah,
I didn't have seed in me enough to listen to stories.
Exactly.
I would hear a bad story and just tune out and be like, sometimes I get angry. I'd be like, why would you ever say that to me? She's like, I was just telling you about a new coffee shop. I'm like, well, why would I give a fuck about that? Dude, I walked in. I'll go back to the comment.
Sure.
Walked into the coffee shop, the pedophile coffee shop by my house today.
You went back there?
There was a prayer circle. The staff was doing their, I guess, morning prayer circle when I walked in. I had to stand quietly while the staff, holding hands in a circle, prayed.
God, that's awesome.
Dude, I had to stand in line and just sit there like, nice, you idiots. You fucking idiots.
So they were praying in there.
They had a prayer circle, yeah, before work. They're like, "Have us have a good day." I'm not. Come on, dude. I'm not going to name the place.
Obviously.
We'll have a Pizzagate on our hands. One of the boys will roll in with an AR and be like, "Get the kids out of the basement."
I'm gonna roll in and join the circle.
Prayer circle was nice, yeah.
Let us, God, dear God, please bless these beans. We're about to roast
Bless
up.
these
please.
motherfucking beans, Lord. Would you please bless the beans?
I've come across, like, I've been in like Target when they're having their like thing and they're like, all right, let's get it. And you walk in, you like see them like, yeah. And you're like grabbing like cough drops. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, there's a video online of the Walmart employees before they go out singing "We Will Rock You," and the whole staff is in a circle around the manager and they're doing the stomp, stomp, clap.
Fuck.
Pretty sick.
Awesome.
Pretty sick.
That's funny them doing it. It's funny thinking of them going and doing that. And then they just like go outside and like push a box of underwear over and like, oh, it's not my fucking job. I'm not picking it. They just leave a box of underwear in the middle of the food section. They're just like, I'm on break. I've gone to the electronics section of Walmart in Philly and waited 30 minutes and while someone sat at the thing and was like, yeah, the other guy's on break. He has the keys. I was just like, can you get him? He's like, no.
That is, dude, that's Call of Duty Warzone.
Dude, it's insane.
Fucking Walmart, Columbus Ave.
Yeah. There's just dudes. They'll just.
That's the same way like the Puritans looked at the woods in North America is how I view Columbus Ave Walmart. I'm just like, dude, that's actual hell.
Dude, there's this guy.
Go in there.
They did whatever the things are called, the jacks where you jack it up with the pallet jacks. There's just pallet jacks where they just get abandoned and the shit just falls off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's 10 of them and you're like, what the fuck?
They're in every aisle. Every single aisle in that store, there's always one just giant roadblock.
And then while you wait for the bathrooms, there'd be a big line. If you're like a single guy, you didn't like, if you left your parents' house, you stayed in like a boarding room and you didn't have like a personal bathroom. You had to shit outside. Then if you were about to get some pussy, you had to take a bath at the barbershop. A guy would shave you and just shape you up, and then you take a big bath and watch you'd just be disgusting.
Brethren, will you shave my genitalia?
I don't think they shaved your dick back then. That'd be crazy. If you hit like a fucking God-fearing woman with a bald dick, she would freak.
Hark, a child. How dare you deceive me?
You've dishonored me with your scratchy pubes. Yeah, dude, you would just go to take a bath.
Yeah.
But when you're chilling back in the day, if you sat at the barbershop, if there's a line, you like look at the guy next to you and be like, bo, 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 just like pass on. Dude, back in medieval times in barbershops, it's so tight.
That's zesty, bro.
That's not zesty.
That's zesty as hell.
No, it's not. Brothers joining in songs.
You're just waiting with a newspaper.
It's so hetero.
I don't know. That's a little zesty.
Just sit there, dude, for real. Just sit there and just
School
going,
musical ass.
dude, say you're in low spirits. Your boy looks at you and goes, for he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly
That's
good
actually
fellow.
a good point. That is pretty.
And you hit it high, you're like, for he. And dude, everyone's just like, oh, hell yeah, dude. And one guy, you see just a naked man come out of a bathtub. Yes, my turn. But yeah, dude, they used to do it in the 1600s. They would keep loots hanging around. Because a barbershop was like, back then you'd go in there to fucking like get like your teeth pulled and all this other shit. It was just like a total, anything that had to do with your body, they would take it.
With the spiral, right? What's the spiral mean?
The medicine joint?
Oh, the Hippocrates snake around the thing.
But then the rotating.
Oh,
thing,
I know what you're talking about. That thing.
Here,
I think that means they have like 14 young boys. No, what is the spot? What is that? Can we please get some information on that?
I forget. I think the three colors represent different services or something.
Really?
I got to be honest, dude. Going to the barbershop and hitting the boys with the for the longest time.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. See?
Exactly. Hell yeah, dude. Sean, you're fucking good fact.
Why venomous blood? Venous blood. Oh.
Venous.
Venous.
That's, the blood. Yeah. You know your blood inside of you is actually blue.
I'm blue.
Venous.
Yeah, dude, you should go in there.
It's not zesty. I feel bad for saying that, actually.
I mean, no, I get the instinct to hit pause on the boys in there about to take baths and go, oh.
Dude, that Black Barbershop Quartet must rip.
True.
Yeah, when I was
Andy Fire.
Well, dude, back in the day, like, so that Jack Black book talks about, like, so you didn't have anything to do. So back then, like, when black dudes in jail would start buck dancing, it's just like a type of tap dancing. So back in the 30s, black dudes in jail would just sit there and be like, Just tap dance, which is so funny, dude.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
I'm happy we have phones now, so we don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
You would just stare at a wall for like 14 minutes, and then you would get the bowl of soup, and you'd be like, "Well, I'll be." And just start, and everyone would be like, "Oh my god!" And you just tap dance, and the whites would hoot and holler. It's so funny, dude. Then you'd get out of jail and take a bath at a barber shop, and you'd walk in there, and someone would give you the look and go, "Oh, in the middle of the night." How sick would that be for like 6 dudes to break down in an absolute chorus?
Dude. Yes.
Dude, President Nixon, the other book I was reading, talks about how he was like one night just kind of like restless in his quarters, and he goes, "What are they playing at the theater?" And it was a military band, and he goes, "Take me there." And it was like, apparently the show was like ending, so they had to like rush a cable to them, like, "Hey guys, like just keep playing." And he made this band just keep playing to like wait, like stall for him. And then he went there, sat in a balcony, and came out, and they had to play "All Hail the Chief," and he just sat there one night and just fucking got down on military music and was like,
Damn, that's actually
Just
that
went
sounds
home.
good.
That's pretty sick.
It sounds like something I would like to do. Honestly.
All Hail the Chief. And just come out, you're stressed. And you're
Just
like,
get a
"Dude."
little faded off the za,
Yeah.
the ancient za.
But yeah, they used to they would drink constantly too. Nixon would just slam whiskeys.
Next time we're all in the mothership green room, can we hit a quartet?
I'm down, dude.
Yeah, I'd do that.
We
Go
gotta
to
hit
the
a
barbershop.
quartet
Dude,
for the
there's a
Joe
barbershop
Rogan.
right there. We can walk
we
in.
could go out.
The three of us
Well,
went
that's
in
a
and saw.
Hispanic barbershop though, so that'd be a different vibe. Yeah.
Oh no, we'll go in and be like, "If I laughed, would you touch my face? You can be my hero, baby."
Am I walking in the rain?
Dude, I've been on Cholo reels.
Oh, like food's going wild.
Charlo rules, fools, dude, carnans, dude,
Fools.
carnans. I've been learning about carnans. Carnans cool.
What's a carnans?
It's like a brother. It's like an
carnan.
essay, like a carnan, dude.
Was he a foo?
Nah, the carnan's cool. You want a carnan.
Oh, you want a carnan?
You want a carnan. You want to be a carnan.
What if your carnan's being a foo? Have you been getting down with
just
Latin
need
culture here, Lemaire?
Huh?
Have you been getting down with Latin culture?
Yeah, I've been starting to accept it more.
Really?
Start telling people you're Dominican.
I know black.
You might become poppy, bro.
You could be poppy.
You might be poppy now, dude.
I'm just enjoying all the tacos and burritos.
Dude, I've been eating tacos.
Jennifer Lopez. Remember that South Park? Taco?
I'm actually Mitch.
I think I honestly eat tacos every day now.
Yeah.
It's kind of disgusting. Yeah, I do it constantly.
The guy at the gas station that I got my coffee at on the way here was crushing just lunch tacos for breakfast on the way, just
Guilty.
on the gas. It's crazy to me. It kind of grosses me out, honestly.
Dude, I can
Mexicans
wake up-
love doing that though.
Yeah,
They love doing lunch for breakfast.
I got a bit of Mexican. I can wake up and eat like spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, I think we actually talked about
Yeah,
this the other day.
I got a bit of Latin in me in that regard.
Do you eat cold or
Food.
you eat it
Cold, warm, doesn't matter.
Spaghetti and meatballs cold is crazy.
I'm too picky for that.
Oh, I'll fuck cold spaghetti and meatballs up, dude. Especially if I'm like, I don't feel like dirtying up a pan. I don't
Yeah.
like the microwave.
Yeah.
I hold down no microwave in my house.
I don't really use it.
My
that
wife
much
will use
either.
it, and I'll shame her when she uses it for our kids. I go,
Radiation.
really? That's what you want to do?
My microwave is right at penis level too. It's like in a little cabinet, like a little nook.
Really?
Yeah, so I like stand away from it.
Is that
while
why
it
you got a
goes.
monster down there? No.
Like the toxic oil barrel spilled on it. Sean's dick just came out of the ocean. I gotta get my penis enlarger, dude. I didn't get it yet.
Dude.
That's just crazy.
It's coming,
Can
dude.
you bring it? Can we see it? Well,
sure.
Before you use it though, pause obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Before I use it,
Yeah, 'cause I don't wanna see it once
My,
it's been soiled.
my brother said there's a video of him using it on a dildo. He's like, it's
I
a
wish
tough,
I had that for
it's a
the intro.
tough, it's a tough watch. I think he's doing like the hand motion.
Janice is sick,
He's a bro, dude.
Yeah.
but I do.
I gotta send him my shit.
get this the silly. Sometimes people tease him, and I get understand.
He said it. He addressed it straight up. He's like, bro, everyone teases me.
That
Everyone makes fun of me
makes
for it.
like him more.
And everyone gets up in my crawl at the end of the night. They go, be honest, man. What's really up with this shit?
That's pretty sick.
I haven't done it yet. I do want to get the device just to try it because I do like to do facts, boots on the ground, real deal journalism. But
You gotta
Used
do a
to,
live review on Instagram.
I'm gonna do the same dildo review where we get a gigantic one.
It's pink.
I'm not even quite sure what it. I know it's a wheel.
I don't know either. He's going to send me one. He told me to send me one. I'm slacking. I got to reply and send him the address so I can get that motherfucking dick wheel going on.
The Angion method.
Are you still gallon? The gallon? Do you still agree in the gallon?
No, I haven't been drinking enough water because my every time I get a water container like that, I just forget about it for like a weekend. Like I went away this weekend to San Jose and like just left it and it was like nasty and mildewy. So I washed it out last night, so I'm gonna fire it back up. Yeah. But I went off it all through San Jose, and I was so fucking shriveled in San Jose. I don't know what was going on. I was wildly shriveled in San Jose. And then I got home and got back to hydrating, bro, and I just fucking dude, I don't know why you looked at me do that. It's kind of crazy. Dude. I don't know why you peed my bird, dude.
I couldn't help it. You looked at it, I looked at it, couldn't help it.
It's there. You know what I'm saying?
It's there.
True. Yeah, it's woken. Maybe it just likes Austin. My bird might like Austin.
Dude, I think it's in Texas.
What the fuck you laughing at, bro? Yo, why you get all fucking funny on me, Carnell? What's that word?
Carnal.
Carnal,
dude.
Yo, you're so funny on me, Carnal.
Penis liking something. It's funny.
It's true.
Dude, I feel like certain penises are affected by the weather.
Yeah, the gravity and shit down here. That fucking we're closer to the equator. My dog was just reaching for the equator. I found a Mexican frog in my yard today too.
Really?
I've been starting to
just picture your dog.
it's my Carnal. Yeah, dude. I found that I identify. You know, you can look stuff up on your iPhone.
The AI, yeah.
Ooh, nice little toad.
Came all the way up here.
Yeah, nice little toad, bro. And Encilius nebulifer. That's the Encilius nebulifer.
Is he poisonous?
I might turn my Instagram into like a wildlife documentation
of Texas?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like that or Darwin.
Yeah.
Like Darwin himself. Yeah, or RFK, whatever.
Have you ever been to the Wagner Museum in North Philly?
Nah, I don't know that bull.
It's like a museum with a bunch of skeletons that were classified before the current system we have.
Was he one of those bulls that was measuring heads and eyeballs and stuff?
Probably, but they don't really show that as much as just like the animals, but they're called different things because it's before Darwin kind of took over and named everything.
Damn. Wait, so were they having like Latin names? I feel like they always had those, or was it just kind of like...
I forget. I'm too dumb. I learned about it in school.
But you went to Wagner's Museum of Bones?
Mm-hmm. It's free.
Is it really?
It's free in North Philly, yeah.
What?
It's
the Bone
old-ass
Museum.
building. Have you ever been there?
No.
You live right by it. You used to live right by it.
Yeah, I would never go to the Bone Museum.
I had to for school, and then I kind of went back on my own a couple times because it's free and it's cool
True.
to look at all the money.
Oh, yeah, you're in Temple. I'd be afraid they'd put me up as an exhibit. You're like, bro, look at the bone on this fucking guy.
Look at that density.
Philadelphia. His
Nah,
dick
it's
loves
all right.
Philadelphia. I'd like to see it, actually.
Yeah, Wagner Free Institute of Science.
Who was this Wagner fella?
I can't remember, but
I don't really like this shit of teaching getting kids into science.
what's so funny, Andrew?
What the hell is so funny?
The Wagner Free Institute of Science. People ask, is the Wagner Museum free?
Nah,
It's the damn name.
dumbass. Dude, my wife got into the sick and twisted world of she passed one of those places around Texas called like the Dollhouse. It's like, obviously like a wishy-washy setup type. And she was like passing it and she's like, I saw this guy. He was like hanging out. He was like looking around. And then he went in and I Googled it and she started reading the reviews. She was like, we have this like slot machine thing, and it's like this shady looking thing near our house. I'm like, I think it's gambling. Yeah, it's probably there. And it was, she's like, it's like so embarrassing to be out there. And I was like, yeah, that must be crazy. I would hate that feeling if I had to stand outside of one of those places and walk in broad daylight. And I was, what time was it? She's like 2 p.m. I was like, oof.
2 p.m. is brutal.
Yeah, it's a tough
You're
one.
just taking the edge off.
True. But she started getting in it. She wanted to see what it was. She started reading the reviews. So she was like, oh my God, they said they bring out a bunch of girls. And then I was like, what? That sounds crazy. But that exists? But dude, she started reading the reviews. Dude, there's guys in there being like, she's like, yeah, there's other guys like there's another place called like the Pleasure House or whatever.
Colette's.
Or whatever it's called. Yeah, she was like, there's guys in there like, my experience was unsatisfying until I went to the other one. That's the real blah, blah, blah. She's like, ew, there's all these guys talking to each other about it. And I wanted to be like, have you ever seen porn comments? But I was like, like, I just let her live in her innocent thing. I was like, yeah, that's crazy, babe. That's crazy.
Don't send her to the void, man.
I won't. I don't want to have her. If you glimpse upon the void, you might become it, dude. Yeah, I don't want her to go to the void. I'm like, bro. She was like, shit she's hit me with. I'm like, bro, that's so. When we interviewed John McAfee, that's so fucking elementary school. That's so child's play.
Damn, yeah, I can't believe you guys interviewed.
R.I.P. to the GOAT, dude. That just fell into my lap. That was like a wild. Someone hit me up and was like, dude, they're reaching out. They want to be on podcast. And I hit his wife with the email.
Yeah.
That's so elementary school. Shitting on a hammock? Yeah, it's child's play.
And then he was murdered.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I guess, but.
Yeah, how did he? What did he didn't kill himself. That dude did not kill himself.
Well, he said like before that he would never kill himself.
And how did he die?
That is a good play. Like, if you're crazy and you want to hurt your opponents, you're like, I'm never going to kill myself.
I don't think anybody. I mean, I'm saying this with all respect. I don't think anyone really cared. Like in terms of like the powerful elites. Obviously, I was devastated, but like the powerful elites were not like unless everyone thought he was going to have that dead man switch.
It's the dead man switch.
Like when you die, all the information gets released.
Oh, yeah.
Like in case someone kills you, it's like, well, if you kill me, if I quote unquote kill myself, damn, bro. I don't know, man. That's sick. You got to chill in a refrigerator in Barcelona though.
For a year though.
Damn. Yeah, McAfee, bro, real one.
JD Vance loves
He
Diet
was
Mountain
European.
Dew.
He's from
That's
the UK.
okay.
And McAfee, he's not from the UK, bro. Oh shit, he was born in the UK. I didn't know that. Damn.
Wait, I thought it's funny. Pat McAfee came.
Pat McAfee comes up. I think about Pat McAfee every time I think about John McAfee. I wonder if they're related. I heard JD Vance is a freaky ass bull.
He is a freaky
6'9" God.
6'9", God. They not like us.
Yeah, dude. Why is he so freaky?
I don't know.
That's a wild cast of characters. Janice was McAfee's wife.
Yeah.
Judy, I don't know, maybe his mom. Pat McAfee, JD Vance, Allison Adonis, McCain, and Jeffrey Epstein. I hope my people also search for come up like that. My wife, Jeffrey Epstein, JD Vance is freaky ass.
JD Vance. I like Diet Mountain Dew. You've seen that one, right?
Yeah.
Who's
That
Allison?
shit rules.
I died me.
I don't know.
Did you get? I don't know. Yeah, click on that, babe. I think he took her down. Oh God, no.
She made a movie about him?
No, it's got look in the second.
Oh,
one.
she made a movie about him. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Rape accusations. Turn that off. Madone. Hey, all right.
This is hackernews.com though.
Allison Donazio. That's man, that really fucking
T's and P's for
this
Allison.
podcast was flying. That really dampened the mood, dude.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Sorry, Allison.
Sorry,
Mac.
sorry, Allison. Mac.
What do you think? You just fell out of a coconut tree? That's my favorite.
No, Kamala is so corny though.
Kamala.
She's so corny.
She is kind of a babe.
But
I'll give
she-
you that. I'll
yeah.
give you that. Kamala is kind of a babe, and now that I know she's like doing like sexy power,
Promiscuous.
power tricks. She basically Stormy Daniel'd
Yeah.
a little bit.
What do you mean?
Allegedly, that's what I've heard.
Oh,
Are the rumors true?
from the Willie Brown?
Willie Brown. I think she was like sucking it fucking.
Dude, that fucking rules.
I think she sucked the ladder. Which I don't disrespect that as a move, dude. Sucking the ladder is like
Sucking the team is.
That's an old school way to get what you want.
it is a absolute, look, if I could have got this far just on my grit and strength and my masculine fucking energy, why can't Kamala suck the
Suck
ladder?
the squad.
Yeah, let's see. Let's dig into this. Then we're getting into the investigative portion of
She'll
it.
deport my ass.
Shit.
He's
Yeah.
90?
Damn. She fucked the Clarence from The Wire. Shit.
Bump.
Nah.
Oh, the San Francisco mayor. That's kind of cool. She sucked the San Francisco mayor's dick.
She claims Trump gave Kamala a bunch of money.
Why do you? Oh, for like, yeah. I mean, Trump already said he paid all the fucking presidents.
That's from the South China Morning Post, though. We don't trust those guys.
That's the only news I read. It's Chinese news about American politics.
I don't know. Whatever. I think it's safe to say she sucked him.
I think so too.
I've read the headlines
safe to say.
of 4 articles, and I have decided that she has absolutely sucked Willie Brown.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Damn, he's married.
That was probably not the best. God damn it, Kamala. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, Kamala. You want to be the DA? Oh, shit.
Kamala, you gonna make me buzz.
God damn, you sucked the soul out of my body. God damn.
That shit's so hard on my soul.
That's part of politics though, because you can mentor young women, and I think it's kind of like part of the deal where you're like,
That was the Lewinsky.
come talk to me in D.C.
The
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
She just fucked powerful men.
Did she fuck anyone else but Clinton? Probably.
I think she had a boyfriend, and then she was like, I'm actually kind of a slut, and then sucked the president.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be a head rush to suck the president as a young girl.
Sure.
Not we're like, obviously we're men.
Yeah, I don't even think
We're men. Us sucking the president would be a sacrifice for our country. But if you're a young woman in the Oval Office sucking the president's dick, there's got to be some part of you that's like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to take
Moving
over
on
the
up.
world.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's she didn't really. She must have put out a book and got paid off that though.
Yeah, like a couple years ago. Because I remember they just did
She does stuff.
they tried to rehab. Because everybody made fun of her.
Yeah.
Everybody shit on her. So last
They said
year.
he stuck a cigar up her pussy. That was the big thing.
Damn. I think that was,
Yeah, that's wild.
Slanderous.
Especially you smoke a pussy cigar afterwards.
Dude, she was young. She was in politics. She had to get his favor.
Call that the humidifier.
Kamala.
God damn. Kamala, you gonna make me
Kamala. Kamala.
Come all over the place.
Coming all over. Lamala.
Hey, how you doing there, listener? What's going on? Welcome to the Makeup Podcast. What time is she? I do have to get out of here. All right, we got 10 more minutes. We got 10 more minutes, guys. Let's summon up some motherfucking strength. We talked about Kamala. We talked about that.
Kamala.
There was
I went to Black Nerd Weekend.
That's true.
DreamCon. I went to Black Nerd Weekend.
What'd
You
you
went
do?
to Anime Con.
It was the best time of my life. I just walked around and played video games. I beat everybody. I bought some things. I saw costumes, a bunch of cosplay. There was one cosplay where it was just a lady wearing arrows.
Hmm?
It was just arrows.
Like,
Oh, you see her titties and stuff?
Yeah.
scantily clad.
I mean, that's one of the cruxes of crossplay is the scantily cladness.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it must be nice too, just getting nerd boners are like fucking magnets, dude. The whole convention just totally chugged.
Everyone's bricked up.
Everyone's totally bricked up. Getting nerds hard like that would feel powerful.
Yeah.
If you were to, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be tight for a woman to see you get hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To have that effect, or you're just looking at her body and your body morphs right in front of hers. It's got to be tight.
I hope so.
I think
It's either tight or terrifying, I guess.
yeah, true.
Depending on,
Yeah, depending on their intentions.
if you're a
situation.
Chad or a beta. If you're a Chad, it's cool.
Yeah,
If you're a beta, it's scary.
true. But I mean,
Just kidding.
no, I know what you're talking. Well, it's not.
Figuring out
Yeah,
about
if it's
Chads.
unwarranted, if you're walking down the street, you see a homeless guy getting hard as fuck, you're like, I should better get
Yeah,
out of
that's
here.
scary.
This is very scary.
Although there'd be part of you that'd be like, dude, I must
Be looking good.
Oh my God.
my hair's looking great today. Homeless guy, all the homeless guys got bricked when I walked by.
All the homeless guys.
Well, dude, it's got to kill a lady. If you don't get your dick hard, it fucks them up. They are not into that.
Dude, yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, bro. They're not into it.
They have no patience.
My wife demands rigidity.